Hey everybody, I just got in. It is just about 10, so I just came in. I think I unlocked this, yep, did. And I walked over here, my usual routine, and I'm like, let's see what's going on back here. And I see water. I knew we shouldn't have left that bike there, but it doesn't look wet, so it must have dripped around it. Water there, water right. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, quite deep, quite deep. A little bit of water there. So who knows what's dried. Water right here. Oh, water back here. Ooh, water all along this. So it came in enough. That must run across, or there's an expansion crack under this stuff or something. And it, yeah, quite deep, quite deep. And I should show you the other thing I noticed the other day. I haven't got on video, but this floor is bubbling up. That floor is like peeling, the laminate. This floor is, well, I would say that one's warping, this one's peeling up. It's doing the same over here, but it's because of water. I eventually clean it, but you know, I'm not here on Sundays and I'm kind of done cleaning up their mess, but I have to do it from time to time because we get bikes in, what have you. We have 4 bikes coming in, 3 E-Ride Pro 3.0s and 1 SR that's already bought. Let's see what we got going on over here. Really, nothing dripped. And the bench is dry. Isn't that is damn weird about that? But torrential downpour, and it came in over there. Oh, and I had this setting right there. That would have been catching drips. It's just, you know, I know we're a little messy as it is, but for God's sakes, Griffith's Blessing, Monument Rocks property. And I wrote them a letter about that, about all this, and I'll probably talk about that because we're gonna see what they do. First we'll see what they do, and then I'll bring you what I wrote them in a video. And yeah, so clearly wet by the speaker. That speaker might be shot, who knows. Obviously electrical and water, not a good thing. Obviously the light stopped working because it's all water encrusted. Yeah, I mean, it was a torrential downpour. We were out last night. I kind of wondered about here, but I'm not going to come in till Sunday. Doing things, you know. It's Father's Day. We were out and about at friends' house. House. Let's see, any new leak here? Nothing that looks fresh. Okay. Anything back here? That tile looks so damn nasty, and it smells pretty bad back here of mold. Smells in this whole place, but mainly back here is real bad, and obviously the other room's bad. And then the AC, we got to run that to dehumidify the space because you can feel the humidity in here, and it's just, you know, it's costing us more electricity. In the wintertime when we were trying to dry things out, when it wasn't as bad, but we were still trying to dry things out and keep things warm, was you know, so the moisture content would be lower. That's costing us gas. Now it's costing us electricity for running the AC and keeping it cool all the time. Yeah, so we basically sent them 2 checks, one for last month, one for this month. And yeah, let's just say for right now, I'll just say it's very reduced. Very reduced. Because they haven't talked to us. We assumed they would have come in like adults and would have been like, okay, oh my God, this is so bad. You know what we're gonna do? You know, how about if we just half your rent or something because of this hassle? No, haven't talked to us like adults. So we're just, you know, we're just reducing it. I mean, this place probably could be shut down by OSHA. I already talked to them. They said that unfortunately it would affect us. It would affect other tenants here. It could, you know, because we're the business owners, we actually could get fined. Then we would have to take the owners to court for their negligence. That's the key word here, negligence. 2 years they've known about the leaks. They haven't addressed the leaks. They just progressively let them get worse to where if this was a residence, this would not be habitable. You know, you would definitely get out of the contract. You'd have to find somewhere to go. We like it up here in Monument. We would love to extend the lease, but then we have this. So fix all this. We'll extend our lease for, you know, another 5 years or something. I mean, you are getting money from us. You might think we're a headache, but come on, look at this. Look at this. Honestly, I don't know who would want to lease in this spaces. And I've talked to the owners of Horseshoe Donut. They have massive leaks. Farmer's was so bad that it leaked on his computer or something, and it went out. So he has massive leaks. Horseshoe has massive leaks. I know Music has leaks. Game City has leaks. TK Nail has leaks. I know the barbershop has leaks further down. And Broken Bones supposedly flooded. I know Valkyrie's Loft has leaks. So this whole place has leaks. It's just totally ridiculous. And they still haven't put that back on, which they could easily do. So I was in the hallway and then some people wanted to come in, and then I should talk about a customer story because that was the weirdest interaction ever, but that should be a different video. Anyways, a lot of these places are leaking. They don't care. I don't want to keep saying that either. The owners do not give a damn about this place, about us. Yeah, it's totally ridiculous, as you all know. And I think a lot of people have told me in person, especially when they come in there like, oh, you still have the roof leaks? Oh my God, what's up with those owners? You know? So this is me documenting that. And I guess it lets you all know and see like how business can be and how owners of commercial property can just be pieces of shit. Well, welcome back to the channel. June 17th. I haven't been in all day. It's 3. Had shit going on at my own house. So I had to go take care of that, and just lazy figuring we don't have bikes in, so and I don't want to smell the mold. I'm tired of smelling the mold. But yeah. Wow. It's wet. Very, very wet. Oh, but I get to see it's running across right there over. So that's where it's running across. And then it's pooling on this side, which then pools way down there. Let's see, is this wet? Oh, that is soaked. So that's soaked. I'll kind of wring it out, and yeah, I'm gonna move my saw because this is like a very expensive professional grade saw that I bought for when I was doing the deck. Don't quite want to go there, but I guess this will. Actually, I'll just put it on this until the bikes come, and then I'll have to move it again. But put it on that for now. But yeah, water is running over to here. Lovely. So, like I said, June 17th. Wow. Just gets worse and worse. Actually dripping right here. I suppose I can track down some buckets and try to figure out where the drip is. The one over here. God, yeah, there's just so many. I'm not catching them fast enough. They're not dripping fast enough so I know where I'll put this. Well, this is gonna leak out. Yeah, I'll set this. See, this one hasn't, but if I I don't want the bench to get wet, so if this one starts up, I want this one to catch, so that one's staying there. Oh, we were using this one for the tire changing. My attempt. Hey, I'm not a professional. But anyways, yep, here's all the spots. I was wondering at home, but like I said, I have a leak at my house that I'm trying to track down that's more important to me than here. So, you know, before we do another kitchen remodel, we're trying to figure out this where leak. I think I have an idea now of why at home. So, yeah, much more important than this place. I don't own this place. See what's going on in here. Well, it's not wet yet in here, and I don't see anything new. Hallway. Oh gosh, that one's gonna fall at some point. That's so nasty. That's like the nastiest tile too. I feel like there's a lot of mold. And then this one hasn't resprung, so I always check all the rooms though, because documenting all this. And of course you have the hallway would have had a lot of water. It's drying up pretty good, but there was a puddle there. Puddle down there. See where it's all moist, so there was quite a bit of water. And it flowed over here. So well, that's June 17th for you. Y'all take care. Have a good one. Bye.